Hey guys, and welcome to the Green Witch Homestead. So today we are doing something we haven't done in a while. We used to do this quite often actually before we started our YouTube channel, and we call it guerrilla gardening. So we're on our way over to a young couple's house, friends of ours, that we are putting a garden in for them because they didn't have the time or the tools to get one started from scratch. So we've been up there a couple times now and getting their ground broken up, and we're taking some of the first plants to go into their garden for them. So I apologize, it's gonna be a little windy, probably gonna have some cars going by, but this is the garden plot that Heath got tilled up for them a couple weeks ago. It's been fertilized with some horse manure that was sitting. We are about to do a couple rows of onions and get some cucumbers and zucchini in for them. So there's Ian right there, and that's Heath, and they are getting the tiller going so we can loosen up this first row to do some onions in. This is Ian.
Hello.
He's kind of a family friend. Family, I guess. Unrelated family. Unrelated family. Him and his wife Becca, they are just getting started on doing, I think this is your first year gardening, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to do a bunch with Grandpa when I was younger. We had gardens about this size. But...
Yeah. So we're getting them started again on their new garden in their new house and getting some stuff in the ground for them. Now, as for guerrilla gardening, it's kind of a concept that we started a couple years ago. A lot of other people do it. But basically, when you have a friend who likes fresh produce and all that stuff but thinks that they can't do a garden, what we do is we just show up one day with all the tools and the plants to get them started and just put a garden in and get the hard part done so that they can see that now all they have to do is stick the plants into the ground and take care of them. And that's what we call guerrilla gardening. And just like with our gardens, the first year we are tilling to help break up all of the clay that's in the soil in our area. And from here on out, we will do the no-till method. Okay, so we've done just a small section. We've broken it up, loosened it up again, and we've hilled it. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but we've got his onions started in. We're going to be doing radishes down this row. He's going to do small clump progression. And then he's got okra in this row. And we're going to stick some peppers in here and then probably do 2 rows of that and then move on to the tomatoes, which are not quite ready to go in yet. And then he's going to do some green beans and some corn, and we're going to stick some squash down on the back row to go out across the grass. So that was just a cute little clip of some of the things that we tried to do for our neighbors and our friends. I'd like to eventually be able to finance expanding that to other people, to be able to take that to people that have the yard but don't have the energy or the equipment to start a garden from scratch, whether it's raised beds or in-ground garden. It's something that I've kind of always been passionate about. I had another YouTuber friend that did one a couple years back for a friend of theirs, and it just kind of reminded me about what we were doing. So we've started a couple. That was Ian and Becca, and we're going to get their whole garden. We're going to come up there every weekend when I have some time off, go up there and show them how to plant the different plants that they want in their garden and get them started and refresh. They live pretty close to us, so whenever he has questions, he can always ask me. But it's just something nice to do. Like, you can teach people to garden and how to grow plants and everything like that, which helps a lot. But just getting them started can help so much more, because getting started is the hardest part when it comes to gardening. If you are looking at a bare grass and you don't know where to start, having someone come in and say, here, let me do this for you, can just make everything seem so much easier and so much better. I know it was a really short video today, but we've got a lot of stuff going on here on the homestead, and this is my short weekend, so I actually wasn't even planning on having a video up, but I figured I would share that with you guys, get that message out there. It is garden season, so starting this week we should be uploading garden tours every Wednesday, as well as our regular vlogs and victory garden information on Sundays. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you can follow along with all of those. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Let us know down in the comments if you've ever guerrilla gardened before or helped someone start a garden from scratch. And remember guys, get out there and get your hands dirty. Oh